Hello again, guys. We're back for another standard deck tech March of the Machine set. And today's list, we're going to go with a specific archetype based on one of the new mechanics from the set, which is the Incubate. So this is sort of be a blue-white issue, the collections card, but at the same time, it goes with having these free artifacts or these free incubator artifacts, in which we're going to go with how this deck would turn out on its main strategy. So we have this list. This is from a user submitted deck list. I forgot the uploader, but I think it was also featured in one of our recent articles on the website. So we're just going to go a quick breakthrough of the list. We have the 4 artifacts, 18 creatures, 3 enchantments with a very obvious ability when we're going to go with the incubate and having this passive effect, and also 24 lands and 3 planeswalkers, along with 4 instants for the counter spells and 4 battle spells with Invasion of Gobakan. So we're going to start with the creature lineup. First up is this one. I think I played this one in my very list deck during the event. It is proving to be a very powerful card early on and maybe in the late game because of this good mana sink. When if you played the 4-3, you can get to incubate for the first time, and then having more mana gets you to incubate that many times and have this ability to transform the incubator token you control for free, for not only paying the 2 mana cost for the flip up or the transform. So we have 4 copies of that card. We also have Norse Inquisitor. This is from the version of the 2 cost 1/1, where you will get to be able to incubate for 2. That's 2 counters for the incubator token, and then whenever a permanent you control transform into operation, put a +1 counter on it. So those incubator tokens basically gets a bonus +1 counter with the Norse Inquisitor in play, and having more already placed at copy, having 2 or more in play would also get to trigger each of those counters to that incubator token, turning into the operation token. And that we will also have the 3-drop. We have the Chrome Host Seed Shark. I see this one as sort of a potential card because of its ability that is sort of a Shark Typhoon mini version. As you play a non-creature spell, you get to incubate X equal to its mana value. As more the late game progresses and the more hard or high mana cost non-creature spells are being cast, you get those free incubator tokens where those value of X equal to that mana value. And so those are then turned into operations, which you can also have them as your creature threats in the late game. So 4 copies of this to making sure that you can have this by turn 3 and also have the non-creature spells up or in the good mana source by turn 4 and turn 5 and succeeding turns. So next up we also have Study Mentor. This is sort of another creature token generator in the form of having those 1/1 monk creature token with prowess whenever you cast a non-creature spells. So basically on this one, as you remembered in the past Consultor Kier standard, you can basically create an army of this card, just like playing all of those non-creature spells and creating this 1/1 monk creature token. So along with the Chromos Seed Shark, you can have also a combo here with the Monastery Mentor, and that with the 4 copies also to making sure that you can be able to drop this one by turn 4 and have an untap by turn 5 and so. And also our 4 drop here is Elish Norn, the new version. This is from Mom. It's a 4-cost 3/5 Vigilance Correction Praetor, wherein whenever a sorcerer opponent control deals damage to your opponent you control, they will lose 2 life unless they will pay 1. So another sort of a taxing effect, and also has this ability to be able to sacrifice 3 other creatures. You get to flip this into Ardent Itchings and also benefit all of these effects, which really fit now to this incubator deck build. And also for that we have some 3 enchantments. Correction Awakening. This is again having a bonus of incubate 4, where you get incubator token with 4% counters on it, and having also your corrections have vigilance. So imagine here we have also some corrections. These are also correction. Chrome Shard is also correction. So having this one also as a vigilance bonus would have your board to be very defensive at the same time. And that with that effect, we have some Cardo effect also with the Cornerbomb Master again. This is also a good 2 drop and also becomes a threat and a good threat later on for this build. So along with this counter spell, so make this appear, and that of the this one, the battle card of Invasion of Gobakan, wherein you can check out your opponent's hand and exile another card to tax by having them cost 2 or more, and also flip this one later into Light Shield Array, wherein you can add a counter on each creature that attack this turn, and also has this effect to have your creatures indestructible and hexproof until end of turn. So with that effect, we have also the lastly the non-land spell in this deck is it is a Betrayal of Fresh. This is from Kamigawa New Dynasty, but its effect also that activation ability of artifact you activate each turn costs 2 less to activate. It means your first incubator activation is basically free. So what more bonus on that is that you can also have these loyalty abilities. You can draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. And also having artifact you control becomes an artifact creature. If it is in a medical, it has a base power and toughness 4/4. And the bonus is also the last game for the emblem. Whenever an artifact you control becomes tapped, you draw a card. But the further setup here is that you make sure that each of your incubator tokens gets a free flip up that your early turns at the least for each of their artifact activation. It is also very important because having those free mana would also be very beneficial to your setup. And last but not the least, these are our lands. Of course, since this is blue-white and we have more of the fixer in the form of slow lands, these ouch lands from the Binaria United, also with the channel lands, are good addition on this build to making sure that your mana base are very suitable and efficient up until starting from the first turn up to the third turn. So Second Coast again is a good inclusion here because you can go with the fix of the first drop and making sure that since most of the blue and white colors here are evenly divided, the fixing would not really be a problem here. But at the least, because of this lineup, we can make sure that we are very flexible in terms of the both colors, especially during sideboarded games. And last but not the least, our average mana cost is 2.47. We goes with 2 mana, and between 2 and 3 mana as our main curve for this deck. Color distribution is mostly white. We have 23 for white and only 14 for blue, but as you can see here, the fixing is quite even, only that is black because of the Raffine's Tower mana producing black for that setup. And these are tokens. We have, of course, the Incubator token, which can flip into Prediction, Monk token from the Monastery Mentor, Pilot token, and Treasure token in this setup. So I guess that's about it, guys. I'm pretty sure I've seen a similar deck build here for the Mono Mother Shubna Machines, blue-white Incubate aggro. You can say blue-white Corrections build in this version. And if you have tested this build for your daily ranks, just let me know in the comments below how the list would fare, and also welcome your suggestions as to what other builds or sideboard options that we can have, since this list is only going with the main deck and no sideboard at the moment. So I guess that's about it, guys. Thank you for checking this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates and future postings of our let's say our more March of the Machines deck, even though that is there's already an ongoing pro tour now in Minneapolis for this set, and we'll have more productive outputs here in the coming videos uploads. Again, thank you guys for checking this one, and see you guys on the next video.